morning.
Torture the. What does that mean?
Good morning.
So here's this really funny story. So a couple weeks ago, we went to my daughter's apartment. She's been living with us since March 16th. We go back to her apartment to check on it, and there are things that need to be vacuumed up all over the floor. So we take out her vacuum. Doesn't work. We go, maybe the thing is plugged into something the wrong way. Unplug it. Next thing I know, it backfires in my face. So worse than the COVID-19, I got dust.
What do you mean it backfired?
I turn it upside down. You know, the thing, the rotator on the ground. Kimberly, you'll explain all this because clearly I don't know how to do vacuum cleaner stuff. The dust, the soot.
You're doing good.
The particles explode in my face.
They didn't explode in your face. You had the machine upside down in your face.
Yeah, that too. So what do I say to her? You're getting a new vacuum cleaner for your birthday. Because I don't even know what to do at this point. We're just going to throw it away. It probably just needs to be, things need to be put in the right place.
Probably needed to be emptied.
That too. I don't know. Anyway,
That's
I go,
hilarious.
you're getting a new vacuum cleaner for your birthday. She borrows her friends. We clean the apartment. I go home. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm scrolling through social media, and I see this incredible ad. There's a woman standing in a parking lot talking about, if you reply here, I will send you a $50 coupon.
Whoa, wait a
for
minute.
Vac
10
MD.
o'clock at night, she was in the parking lot talking about vacuum?
On a video on Facebook.
Really?
And I'm looking through the video, and I say, but wait, you're located right off of Glades in the Turnpike. I live right there, right? So I'm thinking, this is amazing. How lucky. So I think this can't be real. So I give her the address to the studio, thinking it can't really be real. I'm not giving anyone my home address. She emails me back. I'm thinking maybe. 2 days later, I get a $50 coupon here for Vac MD to apply towards a vacuum cleaner for Chelsea. And sure enough, there it is. So I go in on Saturday, and I meet Kimberly. And she says, not only do they do that, she is making these incredible masks out of the HEPA filters, hand sewing all of these. So
You're doing this, Kimberly? You?
yeah.
I am, yes. So as HEPA bags are super important to a vacuum cleaner, and they happen to be made out of very similar materials as the KN95 mask. So we have the product, and why not make it for the community? So after 30 years of not using a sewing machine, this is my dog Sarah, by the way. She's a store dog. I pulled out my sewing machine and started whipping up masks with the help of my mom. She FaceTimed with me and told me how to do it, and I've made over 550 of these masks.
Wow.
Feel the weight of these. You haven't seen. She actually gave us a couple. I gave
Wow,
one to
this
Teddy
is
because Teddy's
heavy-duty
allergies
stuff.
were terrible the other day. Yeah.
Wow.
And, she also told me these are washable, which you wouldn't think, because to me I would think they were paper, and you said no, they're washable and reusable.
Kimberly,
Yeah, I tried it myself.
do you own the vacuum cleaner store?
I do. My dad and I own it. He's been in the business for 35 years, and 10 years ago we bought the store, and we've been in Boca for a while.
You know, I gotta applaud. You talk about creativity.
Thank you.
Right? You talk about doing something out of the box. Has that thing worked? Has it worked? That creativity work? I mean, you got Dawn, and Dawn doesn't answer anything.
And you know
so-
that ad, she had put it out in February. So I said to her, how did this miraculously pop up? And the way she has structured her social media, I'm thinking I didn't Google anything, but I did look up how to fix the vacuum. And just by looking that up, it populated her ad that I saw, because you did that in February 28th, I think, and I happened to see it 3 weeks ago. But I did go to the store on Saturday. I did buy Chelsea a new vacuum cleaner. She's got incredible cleaners, vacuum cleaners, healthy products. So let's talk about your store, because people are now into this whole cleaning. You also have items to clean.
We do. We carry cleaning products and vacuums and irons, things to purify the air, you name it. So there's a lot more than just vacuums here, and that's our slogan. We're more than just a vacuum store, but we're a store to keep your home healthy, clean, sanitary.
Now, can you clean cars and businesses? Do you go out to do it, or do you just sell the material to do it?
No, I just sell the material for you to do it, or for others to do it as well, because we do have some commercial customers. But yeah, typically it's the end user that uses our product.
So she says to me, she said, I was watching your show and you were talking about sweeping. She said, I wanted to call in and say, no, don't sweep. And I said, you can tell her my broom stories. How many do we have here?
No, the funniest thing is Dawn is only 5 foot tall. So she went and she bought, when we first came here, she bought a broom. The broom is only 3 feet tall. So any human being of normal height has to bend over. My back kills me.
That was broom one.
That's one. She buys a broom every week. And she sweeps so much that the tiles now are losing their luster.
And how many mops do we have?
Finally, DJ brought a real mop because you have like 12 mops that if you put them together, maybe you get one.
Wait, I almost bought a new mop at Kimberly's place. You have a mop that's like an electric motor mop.
Yeah, here it
and the
comes.
heads on the bottom can be changed. And you can put cleaner in the handle. And it kind of rotates and vibrates and does everything.
I was saying, I'm glad that you're mopping and sweeping, but there are much better ways to do things. And that's where I showed you the Nellies. It's a Nellies Wild Mop. It's amazing. It oscillates. It's while the chemicals are, or not the chemicals, the product to clean your floor are chemical free. So they're plant-based, super effective, and healthy for you. So.
What other options do we have? We've got the Nellies, better than sweeping and mopping.
Yeah. We also have Lamberger, that's for your air. It was created by a French pharmacist to purify the air, and now we're using it just to give a fresh scent, remove odors, and to purify as well. The Lamberger product is actually made out of 90% alcohol by volume, so we've been selling that for people who are making homemade hand sanitizer. But it's a wonderful product. When people walk into the store, they're like, why does it smell here? So it's a great product, especially in times like now. And then, of course, the vacuums. We carry all different brands of vacuums as well, which is much better than sweeping. When you sweep, you have that line that you can never just get up of dirt. So vacuuming it away is much healthier. And that's where the bags come in. You know, you want a bagged vacuum, and it's not a sales gimmick to get you to buy bags. It's for health. You know, you put a bag in your garbage can at home. You want to put a bag in your vacuum too. It's just the best way to dispose of your dirt. So.
And I gotta admit, because I do the
mopping,
the vacuuming,
and yeah.
And I'm going to start wearing a mask because I've noticed that when I do it, because we have cats. I don't know why I have cats, but
at your house.
Allergy in the house, yeah. The allergies go crazy. But I am really curious, and I'm going to share a story with you. What is your number one vacuum sale? Which is the number one machine out in the market right now?
In my store, my number one sales is a Miele.
Okay.
Miele makes appliances and vacuums, and they're HEPA filtered. And if you're getting dust while you're vacuuming or reacting, you have the wrong vacuum. It's leaking dust all over the place. You shouldn't be suffering when you vacuum.
Well,
so,
no, it's
Freddy,
the cat.
I think we need to get you a vacuum.
My cat decides to shed
Yeah.
like every day because I have a Maine Coon, and he's shedding right now. Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh yeah.
But back in the day, I used to sell the Kirby vacuum cleaner. Kirby was the luxury, was the Cadillac back in the day.
I forgot you did that. That's even funnier that I have Kim on.
We used to take a black velvet bag and put it on the Kirby. That even if you turned the machine on and you took it off, it had dirt. I mean, the thing sucked it from the air. So can you imagine when you did somebody's mattress? Because this was the biggest gimmick in the world. We used to do the mattress. But it isn't a gimmick, it's actually true. And on there came out all these bed mites and all this stuff. The dirt was moving. And I used to, I thought that was a mouse. And I used to tell people, you sleep in that. And it's a true fact. The bed mites that you have and the dust mites that you have on your mattress, you should get a vacuum just for that. This is a true story.
Well, I'm thinking that once we open up, I would like to do like a vacuum test here in the theater, because you'll see we've got a lot of stuff and equipment and things that need to be mopped and vacuumed between it in our theater, and I want to try that Nelly mop. I really do. But we had just gotten this vacuum for Chelsea, and Kim did honor the $50 coupon for the vacuum.
So now Chelsea has a brand new vacuum, but she's still at your house.
She's going, but you know what? She's going home today because she said, I'm not going home until I have a vacuum because what if I need to clean? So she stayed at my house. She's going home today. They charged it. The one she got is amazing. It's all different pieces, and actually you can make it, it's a handheld and a vacuum if you take it apart the right way. So Kim says she can do the ceiling, she can do cobwebs, she could do fans. I go, no, she's still my daughter. However, she will clean up the couch. I mean, this vacuum's amazing. It's got all these movable pieces. And she honored the coupon. I mean, you talk about business and people pivoting and changing and doing ethically the right thing. You could have never sent me the coupon. It could have been a hoax. You could have not really been where you say you are. You could have not honored the coupon and said, no, there's a minimum. And no questions asked. I walked in on Saturday, and you honored everything. She doesn't even have the right sign on her store. She's like, we don't.
No, we don't. What's the sign on your store saying?
Yeah.
Eat at Charlie's? What's it say at your store?
It says Auric, which is a brand that we're transitioning into our own brand. So
it says Auric. It's right next to Bagel Works.
I gotta tell you, a couple of years ago, my vacuum cleaner broke because Linda tried to fix it. She did a Geo. And the damn thing broke. So she says, no, don't worry about it. You have the house vacuum. What is that?
Central Vac.
Central Vac.
Central.
Central Vac sucks. I'm going to tell you something. It don't work for nothing. So I should have revolted.
We repair those too.
She has those too. She has ways to fix those.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't even know. So we went all over Boca looking for a vacuum cleaner store. We didn't find nobody. And when we found somebody, they wouldn't fix the vacuum at all. So I put my foot down after a few years, and I finally got another vacuum. And it's different. I mean, you need it, especially with what's going on nowadays.
But I have to say, I did look before I actually went over to Kim's place. I looked online, looked to get a vacuum, and an expensive one, whatever. And your price point in your store is better, if not right on point, with all of the other vacuums that that you think are cheaper, that are gonna get shipped to you, and you can go pick it up, and she has them. You're not waiting 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get it shipped to you, because as an essential business, she's open and she has them.
And she'll tell you the best vacuum. You'll tell people the best vacuum to get, correct?
Well, that's the thing. If you go online and you try to buy a vacuum, you get all these different reviews, and you don't know who's reviewing it. It could be Joe Schmo who doesn't really love to clean but thinks this is the best vacuum in the world. And, people always ask me, what's the best vacuum? Well, it depends on your needs. I can't tell you what the best car for you is if you're an off-roader or if you like to go fast. So the same thing with vacuum. I carry the best brands. I carry them for a reason because I love them and I know they're a great brand, but I can't tell you which one is the best for you until I know more about you. So coming into a store like us, we're going to figure out your needs. I mean, when Dawn was in, I asked her tons of questions first to kind of get an idea and help decide where I would start with which vacuum to show her. So, that's important. So many people just buy off the shelf or go to a big box store and you don't really know what you're getting. And then I hear a lot of customers say, I hate my vacuum. Well, that's probably because it wasn't the right one for your needs. It's not a bad brand necessarily, but it's just not the right one. So
but the one we got, Chelsea, the kids said, it looks like it looked like a Dyson. The kids were so excited. It's not. It was another, I don't know what it was. But it's got all these incredible moving parts that you can add and take away, and clean couches and clean pet hair, and the price on it was spectacular.
Yep.
But think about for Mother's Day, that mop.
That's important because she has a dog.
Yeah.
The other question is that more people are staying home. One of the questions I used to ask, are you a homebody? Do you work from home? Which is a whole different type of dirt. Then do you never home? Like some people are never home. You're out working 18, you don't get home till midnight. And there's a different accumulation. Do you leave the cat alone? Animals left alone have a tendency of shedding more.
Anxiety.
Yeah. And I learned all of this stuff from Kirby. It put me through NYU. And I went through school selling this magic box. But I learned so much about the psychology of the mind of why you should keep your house clean the way it is. With people staying home right now, a vacuum cleaner becomes essential.
Is that how you get to stay open as an essential business?
Yeah, appliance repair is essential. So since vacuum is an appliance, I'm open. And we also carry cleaning products. So they said any stores that had that um, it would stay open. But you're right. So many people are realizing now because they're using their vacuums more than ever and they're cleaning their homes and they're not having their cleaning people come in that their vacuum isn't sufficient or it's sufficient, but something's just not right about it. So we've been doing lots of repairs and helping show people the potential of their current vacuum or getting them into a new one. But yeah, we repair, we give free estimates, we're honest. I pride myself in that. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, no, I can't fix your vacuum. Time to get a new one. I'll tell you what it'll cost to fix, and then you tell me if you want to go ahead with it or get a new one.
So she was so honest, so amazing, and different price points and different everything. This I thought was incredible. Can people buy these from you?
The masks, yeah. Well, the masks we're giving away.
They're giving away. Wow.
There is again a link. These ones there is a link that we ask that you sign up on our Facebook page, just so we know how many I need to make, because I do this at work and then I go home and I make more masks at home. We do have some medical grade. Well, I guess they're KN9 mask for sale in the store and on our site. And then I just started making pretty ones, and they have the
wow.
Is that the lipstick proof?
I'm selling as well.
It's not lipstick proof. It's just prettier on the outside.
Not lipstick proof, sorry. But they are washable, and the same thing. Yeah, it's just a little more stylish. But this is what it starts out as. This is your vacuum bag, and then it turns into one of these.
Wow.
So we're also selling the bags if for anyone who's handy out there and picked up the sewing hobby like I did. You can easily make your own. One pack of bags makes 30 masks, so not bad.
I think that's going to be the next, the number one Halloween costume. People are going to go as a HEPA filter vacuum bag.
No, go as
Mark
a vacuum.
my words.
Go as a vacuum. You go as a vacuum cleaner, and you're the HEPA filter in the vacuum cleaner. That'd be cool.
But totally honest, tell everyone where you're located.
We're off of Glades and the Turnpike on the northwest corner. We're near Field of Flowers, Party City, Office Depot, and Bagel Works, of course. And yeah, we've been here for over 10 years in this location. And we're open Monday through Saturday.
Very cool.
So amazing.
Asthmatics, pay attention.
And you know what? Your marketing works. So congratulations to you, because it definitely does. I just saw a post, and here she is joining us.
Yes, and that marketing strategy was very nice out of the box. It's more about what we've been telling people that they should be doing, and it worked for you, and it's going to continue to work, and success, and much success to you and your dad. Again, nice piece.
Hey, and if my family's watching, maybe they'll buy me that Nellie's mop for Mother's Day. Oh, you never know.
Mother's Day gift. Yeah.
Mother's Day
gift, you can give a mop?
Sure.
I gave my mother a mop
flowers.
one night, and she hit me over the head with it.
If you ask for it, it's better than the smelly ones. I can't take the smelly ones. On this mop, you wash the bottom, the cloths on the bottom go in the washing machine. You know, sometimes those big mops smell, and I can't take the smell.
You had to put them outside to dry. You got to clean them, and then you put them outside to dry.
You had to touch them.
It's funny because one of our producers, he got tired of watching us clean with this wannabe mop, and he brought in one of those big heavy-duty ones. And I said to him, well, who's going to lift that? Because when it gets wet, you can't even get it out of the bucket.
The things of having a big studio, right? The pros and the cons. But Kimberly, thank you so much. Once we open up, we should do like a mop vacuum test on different floor surfaces in here. It'd be kind of cool.
It'll be fun. A lot of fun with
Absolutely.
vacuums. A lot of fun.
Thank you so much. Your phone number is
561-558-9339.
I think we lost our number is 561-558-9339.
No.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
The pin.
Thank you.
The pin in there. There you have it. Thanks so much, Kimberly. Best of luck.